Hello, it's Emily Lee Part from Art from the Heart. This is my 5th tutorial, and it is about how I store my Unity and how I get my inspiration to create Unity cards. I've had a lot of requests on how I store my Unity, so I thought I'd quickly show you based on the card I've made for Friends with Flair Friday. This is the card that I made, and I'll show you where I drew my inspiration from. My husband and I just recently finished this bottle of wine, and I really like the pattern on it. Basically a bunch of red squiggly lines and one orange one. Relatively simple, but I thought it would be cool to make a card based on that. So what I do is I have a printout of every single stamp set that I own, and I don't staple them, and I don't put them in a book so that I can actually flip through it. So basically, if I'm looking for a certain stamp, say I want to use this cake from Happy Everything and pair it up with a sentiment from another stamp set, like this one, Sweet Times Together from the Lula collection, then I would sort of, hold the two images up together like this, and I would see if they actually look good together. And then, or maybe my dream day with the vase of flowers. It just depends. So I would, keep looking if it didn't look perfect to me, and then I would choose maybe that teacup with Think Happy Thoughts, and I would, pair them up like that, perhaps? Sure. Okay, so I was looking for an image that would represent the squiggly lines on the wine bottle. So I would be flipping through, and I thought at first maybe this would look nice. It doesn't have to be horizontal this way, it could also be placed vertically. Decided against that. I kept looking. Oh, and then I saw this pile of tiny teacups, and I thought that would work really well. So, this is from the February kit of the month, Best Is Yet to Be, and the way I've organized my binders here, my kits of the month are in 2 binders, and then I have my co-brands in another 2 binders, and then other sets in 1 binder. So since that is the Best Is Yet to Be, I would just pull it out of this binder, which I already have here, and the sentiment for the card is actually from the same set. So basically what I do is I would trim my cardstock, and before I actually scored it, I would actually do my stamping so that there's not a bulgy line there. It would be flat, and I would use a scrap piece of paper to mask off the images and stamp across, and then stamp the sentiment. And once it was done, I would fold the card and score the line so that it would be really, really flat. Okay, so I'll show you inside the binders here. It's really easy to find what I'm looking for. What I do is actually I use these Easy Mount sheets, and I buy specifically Easy Mount ones because they're made for cling stamps. If you buy other plastics from, say, an office supply store, you never know what that plastic might do to your cling, since it's not made for these. So I keep my images on one side and my sentiments on the other, so I know exactly where to go to get the image and the sentiment. And I typically put my favorite images up on top, and the sentiments that I use the most sort of along the edge, but it really depends on the set. I don't like to bunch my images up together and turn them around. I like them to be straight so that I can sort of read them if I have to. So I'm just going to put these 2 images back because I know exactly where they came from. And And I know the sentiment is from the same set, so it goes on the back here. It's as easy as that. And I can fit 6 kits of the month into one binder. But if you want to squeeze all the images onto one side, you might be able to fit, you'd probably be able to fit at least 1.5 times the amount of kits in each 3-inch binder. With other stamp sets, if they're smaller, I could fit 2 sets on one sheet, just like this one. I have Birdie Duet and Embellish Season on the same page. And then Happy Everything by itself, and then I have another 2 sets here. Sexy, Silly, and Sassy on one, and Undeniably You on the other. And because I have a lot of co-brands, I kept them in different binders and in alphabetical order as well, so I would know exactly where to find them. This one has Bella Boulevard, Cosmo Cricket, Echo Park, Jelly Bean Soup, and Iron Orchid Designs. So they go in that same order. So 2 sets of Bella Boulevard on one side, and Cosmo Cricket takes up 1 sheet, and then Echo Park, 1 set on one side and the other set on the other. So I think that's it for today. I hope that helped you make your own cards out of Unity stamps. Thanks for watching.